Good morning. Look who's back.
You sick?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm coming down with something.
It's good to have you back, pal.
It's good to be back.
You ready to get back to work, bud?
No.
Me neither. We're done with that mini excavator. We gotta go return that.
I'm gonna go grab a set of forks from a friend of mine, and then we're gonna get to the job.
Ready, bud?
I'm ready.
We're almost back at the job. Machine has been delivered there. And then we went and we picked up some chip stone, or the bedding stone that we will be laying pavers on. And we picked up the border pavers, like the accent row border pavers. But I want to show you this beautiful view. Ben, how much to eat one of those mushrooms, dude?
I wonder if anyone can identify it. I can.
I know what it is. It's an orange mushroom.
You're right.
So those are clearly not forks meant for this machine. These are regular size skid steer forks. But the plate does work enough to be able to pick up pallets like that of material. The handles don't actually lock in because, like I said, it doesn't match up. It's not meant for it, but it does work. Ready to dump this thing?
Let's do it.
Benny, everybody on YouTube loves you, dude.
And I love them.
Say you're a man of very little words. They also say you're very chill, cool.
Calm, collected, dude.
Yep, you can pull forward. Good. Bud, what are you gonna do when I start going live on the job site?
All out. Find someone who looks just like me to show up.
Bro, I'll tell you what. If you find someone that
Super social double.
if you find someone that looks just like you, we're hiring him, dude, no matter what his skills. What'd you hire this guy for? Simply because he looks like Benny.
Benny didn't show up to work today. Yes, he did.
Find out he's a little older than you, so you actually look like him.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go get some granite steps and wall block, Benny? Let's get it. What a beautiful view, dude, huh?
Yeah. Or we wake up and stare at that, no problem.
It's really nice. Call this dump trailer the Silver Bullet. The Silver Bullet, Benny, the 50 cal.
Yeah. The 50 cal.
what a turn this is.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, there is someone coming. Yes. Would have got it on GoPro. That's tight like a goose. Tight like a goose.
Guy didn't even flinch either.
He didn't, dude. He knows this neighborhood. Do I walk into Kamasi with this thing on my head, dude? I don't know how freaking the guy from Victory Concrete does it, bro. Everywhere he goes, dude, he's got the GoPro on his head, dude, and he just wears it loud and proud.
Oh, yeah.
All the power to him, dude, because it makes good videos. That's why his videos are pretty cool, you know what I mean? But it's tough to just walk around looking like this, dude. I mean, look at me.
Buy a tender.
Oh, we got a group of guys. One's got a pole in his hand, one's got a phone, and the other one's holding the stop sign up.
One of those electronic ones.
Yeah, solar powered, dude. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, boss, it's in.
Yeah, I just watched him put it in, boss. Yep. Yep. We're here. See that place with all the pallets of stone? That's the stone yard. We're here. Pick up some stuff. What do you say, hey? Be back, Ben. I think it might have the 4, Benny, but I don't know if it's got the 6.
What? Oh, yeah, we'll see.
We're going to be seeing what this machine can handle with those forks on it. There's 4 steps right here. Those are 4 feet wide, and the one behind it has 6 in it. We have 10 total. Then we got a pallet of wall block back there. Okay, just to touch base and go over a few things here. I definitely could have got a delivery of all these materials. Unfortunately, I didn't think far enough ahead, and I wasn't expecting them to be so far out with delivery dates. About a week before this project, I tried to set it up, and they were more than a couple weeks out. So we're just here today trying to stage the job up, get as many materials there as we can. I had a few other things to do in the afternoon, so it's just a little bit of a half day just getting things set up on the job. So what we have here are granite risers. Risers is just another word for a full step, and the particular granite we have is called blue mist granite. If you saw the videos on how we built those front steps that go into this house, you've seen that we did stone veneer and we used blue mist granite caps, or treads is what they call them in the industry. These are full steps, and they're 6 inches high. So we got 4 on this pallet, and we got a full 6 on the pallet behind it. So we need 2 sets of 4 steps and then a set of 2 steps up on the top landing. One thing that I found pretty weird about the blue mist granite steps is that they're 6 inches. Anybody that's used to buying gray granite steps know that they're 7 inches high. So you'll actually see down the road in this project, I end up having to buy 1 more of these steps because of the inches that we lost. When you stack a bunch of these on each other and you're factoring for 7 inches, you end up having less elevation corrected than you expected. Which brings me to another point. I've gotten a few comments on people wanting videos on how I get my elevations and how I set my grades and stuff like that. And I will try to touch base on that in depth as we go throughout this project. But this video in particular is just us staging the job here. We had a little bit of work to do just to get the materials on site and put into the places that we needed. But if you're in this industry, you know that's just the way it goes sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do, call your audibles when you gotta call your audibles, and keep the projects moving. This Bobcat MT100 that you've seen on a lot of my videos is a rental machine. I've had some questions about it. I think it's an extremely strong machine. Does excellent work. Definitely doesn't have the weight or the power to pick up these 6 treads. I mean, they're solid pieces of granite, so they're dense, very heavy. You saw I got to pick up the pallet of 4 once we shifted the weight a little bit more evenly throughout. I lifted the 4 up, but it was pretty close to the tipping point. So we're taking 3 of them off of this pallet that has 6, and that should even the weight out pretty easily. So you can see that these stones are all pretty dirty and stained from those pieces of wood that they used to keep separate from each other. We're going to be scrubbing them off and washing them off in this next little clip here. But the only way you can truly get this stuff off like really good is with a power washer, which I ended up doing later on in the project. The only problem with this kind of stone sometimes is it sits at the material supply yard for a while, or it sat at the actual provider for a while on those stones, and it just it looks like it's a permanent stain. But it's not. It's just kind of deep within the pores of the stone, and you need a nice high power pressure washer to get it out. So now that we got those 3 off of the pallet's just a little bit too far inside of the trailer to grab with the forks, so having a nice tow strap on you helps with that. Lets you slide it a little bit further to the back of the trailer so that you can pull it out with the forks. You are going to see in the next clips here, I'm not going to end up unloading this pallet of wall block. Unfortunately, I didn't look when they were loading me. I figured that they had the order all figured out, but they gave me the wrong color tone wall block. So I actually end up returning that wall block and having to grab another pallet, which is always unfortunate. It costs you a little bit of time, but it is what it is. It kind of seems like when you have days like there's issues coming, the issues just pile up on each other. It's almost like it's a test. So I always try to stay patient with those kind of things. I don't get mad at my material provider or the guy who loaded me. We all make mistakes, so I try not to get mad at other people for making mistakes. Oh my gosh, dude.
Wrong block.
Is that shale? That's shale gray, dude. So this is where I realized we had the wrong color block. This color tone is called shale gray. There's no tans in it. It's just kind of charcoals and grays. We needed Champlain gray is what it's called, and it's got more tans in it. So I was a little bummed out. Is what it is. Had to set this back up and wrap it back up to return it in the morning. And in the morning, I return that, get the right wall block. We got to get the caps, the pavers, all that. And we'll be headed back to the job so we can start building. But that's going to wrap up this short video of us staging the job. Like I said, this was just a short half day. In the morning, you saw we had to return the mini excavator. We went and got some chip stones, some border pavers, and then went and got these blue mist risers or steps. But that's going to wrap it up. Until the next video, guys, where we start building. God bless. Peace.